Hi, YouTube. I gotta upload previous episodes as well. But if you're watching this episode, then I've already uploaded previous episodes. So it doesn't matter. Hello, welcome back to episode 9 of SEGA Genesis ranking. Usually I pronounce Genesis better, but you know, it's just after the new year. I'm still getting back in the swing of everything. What have we done? What have we done so far in this illustrious series? We have ranked 58 games. We have 655 games left. So, yeah, 58 games. Bubsy, maybe unsurprisingly, bottom of the list. Boy, was it bad. Just undescribably bad. And there's some real stinkers down here, honestly. I encourage you to look at some previous episodes if you haven't seen them. They're timestamps. You can find the game that you're looking for if you're curious what Slaughter Sport is all about, or Super WrestleMania. Back to the Future. Great Scott, it sucks. Yeah, okay. Like, what are we at so far for our top game? It's been Rocket Knight Adventures. Action platformer that perhaps was inspired by our next game we're going to play. So normally I do like random, hit a random button, get a random game, and I go, and I do that like, 5-6 times in an episode. Last time I wanted one more game, and I hit the button, and I got Sonic the Hedgehog. And I've been waiting for this one for a little bit, and I would consider myself a Sonic fan. I've streamed a lot of 3D Sonic. I have an ironic love for Sonic, is basically what it is. Now I have played, like most Genesis games I do not have a lot of experience with, which has been a lot of fresh kind of eyes on most of these, which has been very interesting. Sonic I have played. I think I have the Sonic Classic Collection for like the GameCube. So, I mean, I have played it. I'm pretty sure I've beaten it back in the day, but I haven't played it in probably a decade. Maybe more. What year is it again? Probably even been more than a decade. Honestly, it's probably been like 15 years. So the thing is, I'm not going to judge it highly just because it's a Sonic game. I'm going to look at its merits. I'm going to look at its, conceptually as a whole package. Like, how are the graphics? How's the sound? How's the gameplay? How's the pacing? I don't know how long I'm going to go, but this is probably just going to be a Sonic episode unless I run into some real issues with it. And then I might pick something else. But it's not a guaranteed first place. It's not. So keep that in mind. This is me actually giving it a fair shake. And maybe it will end up below Rocket Knight Adventures. Maybe it will end up, maybe it'll be really bad. Maybe it'll end up below Bubsy. We don't know. We're going to find out very, very shortly. Geespeed, welcome. Burden Tree, welcome. Big props on spelling first correctly. Always appreciate good spelling in my chat. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else to say. Let's get over to the game. That's the game. Everything looks good. Got my controller plugged in. I did not have my controller plugged in before. It was my drawing tablet. Oh, that's the sound. That's the sound right there. There he is. I was expecting Tails to pop up, but Tails does not pop up in this because this is Sonic. No, don't spoil. Do not spoil the game. This is not Sonic 2, which is probably one that I would remember a little more, honestly. I think Sonic 1 has a bit more platforming type stuff from what I remember, a little bit like slower segments. So that might drag its score down. We're going to see. Good to hear, Verntree. Good to hear. Oh, okay. I guess it just starts. There's no menu or anything. All right. It's me. I'm Sonic. Ooh, floaty. Okay, I don't remember the jumping this floaty. Interesting. But yes, I'm Sonic. I'm a different shade of blue than I would expect. I can duck. I can look up. I can move the camera up when I look up. That's a +1 for the review score. I could do a spin dash. I can do a spin dash? I can't do a spin dash? Okay, I cannot do a spin dash. Look, again, it's been a while, and my memories are going to conflate some things in Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. That's part of why we're doing this ranking and giving it a fair shake. I can't believe there's no spin dash. Unplayable, 0 out of 10. Is there still parallax, like the crazy parallax in the background? There 100% is. Like that water. Like, it's a little busy, but like even now, there's like something pretty impressive about the fact that like the opening level is just this many layers of parallax. Right. So I'm Sonic. I'm a blue guy that's more purple than blue, if I'm being honest. Like, not full-on purple, but like this is a purpley shade of blue. And I run around and I'm freeing little animal friends. It's what we all like to do. Burntree, did you rank a Sonic game as part of Saturn ranking? Also, I was looking for Saturn ranking on YouTube and I could not find it, so very disappointed. Also, anybody that's interested, our pal Burntree is ranking Sega Saturn games. If you look for that on Twitch or YouTube, you will find maybe some videos or maybe not. I haven't looked at a little bit, honestly, but okay, I'm invincible, by the way. Okay, Mr. Krabs is here. Okay, that water sound effect is... I don't remember that at all. I don't think I've played this game with headphones ever. There's a bit of difference here. I thought you could break this open. Alright, well, let's go a little faster, because at the end of the day, what is Sonic if not run fast guy, you know? Oh, alright. Got destructible terrain. Got sunflowers. Got this thing that goes doo-doo, like a doorbell. It's not a doorbell. Got loops. That still looks really good. Like the technology for loops. Like, there's modern games that don't do, like, 360 spins this well, honestly. Like, it just feels good. I want to go up here. It's very true, Driving Divan. Like, the music, like, the checkerboard look, like, there's something extremely iconic about it. And this is, like... It's the first game in the series. Like, Sonic made a cameo or two in, like, previous titles, I think. I think he was in some car game. He was, like, on the dashboard. It's like a little, like, hanging thingy on the rearview mirror. But yeah, you think of, like, the original Super Mario... I guess some stuff from the original Super Mario survived, like, you know, question blocks and whatnot. But even more so, I think, like, the first Sonic, like, really... There's just a lot of, like, nostalgia for it and a lot of design elements of it that have, like, kept almost the same. Obviously updated, but yeah, like, this many years later. It's kind of crazy to think, like, when did this game come out? In the 90s? Like, and the character of Sonic, like, the character design of Sonic is, like, pretty much largely unchanged, if you think about it. Like, Mario went, like, through some, like, very different design changes, right? In terms of, like, colors and everything. Sonic has stayed pretty consistent. Oh, I'm gonna go in the big ring. I gotta go in the big ring. I gotta go get the Chaos Emerald. This is not a 100% Chaos Emerald run, because I don't know how to do that anyway. But I do know that there's, like, little bonus stages. Oh, I think it's the rotaty one. Oh, okay, does it rotate on its own? It does. It rotates at like 2 frames a second. R makes it go the other way. Alright. I have to defocus my eyes because I can't really tell what I'm looking at. You're supposed to get the Chaos Emerald, which is in here. And we're gonna do it, but if we run into the goal thing, then we lose. So we must be careful. Gotta hit these like 100 times until you get in there. Remember that. Ugh. Okay, I keep hitting the R, so it's my fault. This probably looks great on the stream, by the way. I got it. I got the Chaos Emerald. I'm now the most powerful being in the known universe. That's right. If you have motion sickness, don't play... Well, if you have motion sickness, don't play Sonic in general. Because there's a lot of fast scrolling, but that kind of level in particular with the whole screen just turns. Honestly, I remember the bonus levels of Sonic 2, and like they're a lot better. But, you know, it's optional content. This is one thing I kind of remember about even 3D Sonics. Like, the spin dash is great. Like, it's, you know, you're hitting another... It's not really it's not spin dash. Like, just when you're jumping, like, you're kind of invulnerable. And you can just bounce off enemies. But if you hit the ground, like, right before you run into an enemy, you will get hit. And that's, like, kind of a thing in the 3D Sonics, too. Where they replace it with the homing attack. But if the homing attack, like, lands right before the enemy, you can just run into the enemy. It doesn't feel good. But so far, this is feeling pretty good. Other than losing all my rings. I don't need them. That's a lie, I do need them. I cannot get to the amazing land of Get a Chaos Emerald without them. Oh, hello. There's a TV in this palm tree. Oh, let's go. I still haven't seen Sonic 3. At the time of this playthrough, I have not seen the third Sonic movie. I'm probably going to see it when it comes out in streaming, honestly. I felt like Sonic 2 was a very, you know, good for streaming type of movie. Streaming for free. Oh, no, go back! Sonic's going too fast. Yeah, the fact they're churning out Sonic movies, like, at a ridiculous speed. Like, I don't know how it's possible, honestly. The Mario movie was, like, how many years in the making? And already, like, the next oh boy, well. The next Sonic is, like, supposed to come out next year or something? Maybe in, like, 2 years. I don't know, like, they announced it already. I don't think it could make next year, honestly. That's too soon. Wait, is this Act 3 of... Oh, that's a bad jump. Is Act 3 just like a little bit and then the boss? That sounds right. Oh, and let's spring, Sonic. Where you belong. Yeah, Verntree, that's true. There's a lot of movies that are like heavy on the CG that honestly don't look as good nowadays for whatever reason. That was a bull. Okay, go up here instead. I thought this was the boss level, but now I'm not so sure. Oh, that's fun. Alright, let's destroy my bitrate with this waterfall. It's beautiful. Oh, this must look so good, especially when the screen is scrolling. Just pixels everywhere. Is this real Genesis transparent? I guess there was transparency back in the day. It still is kind of impressive that they can have like a full screen effect like this and all the parallax in the background. And it's still like a smooth 60. Like, we've gone through games in Genesis ranking that are significantly less graphically intensive and run at like 20. So. Alright, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to the right. When in doubt, go to the right. When in doubt, lose all your rings. What? What happened there? Ran into a tree. So there's a thing there. Okay, this is boss time. It's Sonic's arch nemesis Eggman, who he's always had as an arch nemesis, aka Jim Carrey. Pretty neat. They got the license to use Jim Carrey in these games way back when. Unbelievable. As long as you have a ring, you're good. As long as you have a ring, you're good. As long as you have a ring, you're good. Well. Okay, that was... that almost did not turn out good, but then it turned out fine. Now here's the thing about Sonic. Sonic is pro-environmentalist. Sonic does not care for machinery. He does not care for technology. He does not care for taking nature and turning it into something mechanical. He has all his animal friends that he cares about, and he's on this journey to save them, and he doesn't care about anything else. So he's just letting all this wildlife free to just cause havoc in this part of the world. I was gonna say jungle, but it's not really jungle. This is why Sonic and Dr. Robotnik are enemies. And this is why Sonic secretly resents Tails, because Tails has all this machinery and like technology going on, and Sonic does not care for technology. You know, the most technology that Sonic likes is his shoes, because they have the technology to make him run really fast. And I will maintain that opinion till the end of time. It's the shoes that make Sonic fast. Sonic himself is not necessarily that fast. It's the shoes. Have you ever seen Sonic go fast without his shoes? No, you haven't. Case closed. Can you jump in these? Okay. I'm Waffle, welcome. The Tongle, welcome. How you doing? Gets new shoes. And see, the movies are non-canonical, so honestly, but maybe that actually like supports my theory anyway. So either way, I'm correct. So this is a change. Like actually looking at that, this is the second world of Sonic 1, and we are like in a slow platforming section with lava, where you have to stop a lot and like jump from thing to thing. Like it's already like very different than what you would think Sonic would be, honestly. For people that haven't played like the classic games, and probably not everybody has. You know, we gotta stop here and like wait for this gives me like, this whole area gives me kind of like Commander Keen, like old DOS kind of vibes. Not in a bad way, but just like the way that everything is kind of like shaded. Interesting. These spikes. They're so sneaky. Like, ha! No, I'm not here. Ha ha! Just waiting, just ready to skewer our poor hedgehog friend. Can you push blocks in this? I don't remember what does this do? Well, that does that. Okay. Can you push this? Yes. There's block pushing in oh, I know what you need to do. Block pushing in Sonic 1. Gotta push blocks fast, says Sonic. Alright, further into the temple. Also, the brickwork here kind of reminds me a bit of like Zelda 2. Like the side-scrolling Zelda 2 when you go in a temple. And it goes banner and a banner and a banner, banner, the banner, the banner, banner, and a banner, the banner, banner, the banner. Ba 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 bow 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 bow. That one. I remember these squishing me when I played this before. Okay, well we got this temple is in very awful. Why is that one up there not falling? It's supposed to do that. Well, oh, my shield protected me. Did not expect that. Gotta go slow to go fast, you know. Burning tree. You really dislike these games. You know, I'll let that comment slide because everybody's entitled to their opinion. But again, this is not a lock. This is not a lock for first place right now in the Genesis ranking. In the canonical Genesis ranking. It's not a... Well, I hit the jump button and I did not jump. Was I like against the wall or something so it didn't work? That was weird. Okay, I see that. Where does the... Yeah, where does that music... I'm not sure if it's from this one or if it's from the next one. But we haven't seen any water yet we can go in, so... I'll have to keep an eye out. And an ear out, you know? Maybe 2 ears out if you're listening to this in stereo. I mean, stereo was a new thing back in these days. That's why a lot of games had, like, the little option. It's like, do you want to play it in monaural or stereo? Because some people's minds were not ready to comprehend, like, different audio in each ear, you know? Okay, I did not get a bonus ring this time. I'm gonna... Oh, I was gonna stand in front of the sign and do a cool pose, but not allowed. Time Waffle says, I have not played Sonic 1 to get this far. Unbelievable. I will make Sonic fans of you all. It is interesting, like, this second level. Like, yeah, it has a very different kind of motif to it. Like, they forego, like, all the fancy effects in the background now. There's, like, no parallax at all. Like, the lava is just kind of scrolling back and forth, so it's not really doing anything that complicated visually. But, like, all the neat stuff at the first level is just gone. It's just like a tiled forest in the background, and then this bricks down here. I don't know if there's a reason that they had to like dial back in the effects like right away. Why is that thing going up and down in there? Like, what is that supposed to represent? Is there like a sphere in the middle that's like a cylinder in the middle that's like going back and forth? This is the other thing about Sonic. This is why Sonic is, you know, the dude with the attitude. If you don't touch the controller for like 2 seconds, Sonic looks at you and is very annoyed because you're not playing the game. So you're not supposed to take in the scenery or like stop the game at any point. Like, you must always be proceeding. Kind of respect that. I saved that creature, but its fate is not looking good. All right, let's ride a box. Sonic, gotta go fast. Why did I have the fall off animation when I was in the middle of the... is that gonna... I don't like that. There's a lot of, like, hazards here that you would not expect. Okay, this will... Oh. Oh, what is happening over here? What is happening with this lava? What is going on? Yeah, it's very true, Vern Tree. There's not like a modern equivalent of like a new platforming mascot to like serve the masses anymore. And there's not really like too much of a demand for one, like apart from just like using the old existing ones. All right, I somehow managed to evade that lava. Yeah, Astrobot's really more like a celebration of, you know, PlayStation. I think without that PlayStation kind of element to it, I wonder how good it would be. I want to see what's up here. Branching paths, you know. Okay, cool. I went all the way over here for nothing. That was worth my while. Let's ride this thing. Let's switch. Great. Great, let's do it again. One more time. Yeah! I was hoping for like another one. Without the spin dash, I honestly do feel a little more like cautious playing this, which is weird for me playing a Sonic game that I feel like I have to slow down a lot. Oh yeah, you can jump that high. Sonic's jump is so floaty and strange. It really does feel weird. Oh, alright. Thank you, lava. That lava plume is probably going to kill me at some point. There's going to be, like, spikes at the top of the screen. Going to push me into them. I need to go over here. Probably. This feels like one of those levels where it loops back on itself and you're like, how is this possible? Because I was like just on the left side of the screen. Interesting. Oh, I didn't know you could go through these. What? You can go through these? Oh, you can. Okay. They do not look like go-throughable platforms, I must say. Hey, Sonic, can you... Like, I'm trying to go up the hill, and you don't have the momentum to go up the hill. This is why I want my spin dash back. Oh. Right. Oh, we got Potobos. Oh no. Oh, I don't have a... Oh, I do have rings. Okay. Now I don't have rings. Honestly, okay, other than like a couple of Mario sound effects, I think the Sonic losing rings sound effect is probably one of the most iconic sound effects in gaming. Am I wrong? Like, it's very recognizable, and it's also very clear as to like its intent when you hear it. Like something like Mario entering a pipe, or like the one-up sound, or you know, getting a mushroom in Mario are probably top of the list, but why does it give you points for these? It feels weird. Can you get an extra life if you chain enough together? I doubt it. That was a mistake. I'm invincible, so it doesn't matter. You can stand in the lava and you're invincible. Mario can't do that with the power of Starman. Mario is unable to touch the lava. This proves that if Mario and Sonic were in a fight, Sonic would win. Oh, hello. I don't know why there's chandeliers down here, by the way, in this mysterious cave. Ruins. Cavey ruins. Do I have the Hallmark Sega Genesis ornament? I really should. I don't know what I was thinking. This level is going on a little long for my liking. Luckily, we're at the end. I only have 2 rings, so I'm not going to get any bonus stuff. But again, we're not going to get all the Chaos Emeralds. But we might beat it. I don't remember how many worlds are. Nobody tell me, by the way. I would like to be pleasantly surprised, but... Act 3, okay. Well, we're almost out of the marble zone, which is nice. It might be a short episode. If I can get through, like, I don't know. If I happen to get through this whole game, I probably won't play another one. I'll probably just rank this. Keep it a shorter one. We'll see. Ooh. That's true, Driving D-Van. So in like 3 years, I'll make sure I get that ornament. Good point. Am I safe here? I'm safe. I like that the top one stops firing when it's out of the camera. And when you look at it, it fires again. It's Schrodinger's laser. Or fireball. Not really a laser. Right. Alright. I thought this was going to move, but... Cool. That's fine. Just... I mean, like, this part to me is fine in terms of platforming. It's just like your standard platforming. But it doesn't really offer anything different. Which is kind of interesting that, like, the second world of this game is just, like, normal platforming with almost no running. Like, it doesn't feel bad or anything. But it certainly is, like, not what you would typically expect from Sonic. Like, you know. Okay. That goes there. What's over here, though? Nothing. I'm glad there's this little alcove to just kind of hide in and just contemplate reality. This little hidey hole. I'm going to think about everything that's going on. That's what Sonic's... What? Did you go through the wall? Is there a secret over there? Hold on. Nope, that's just that character can go through the wall a little bit. Fern tree, I like that idea. I've been thinking about like April Fool's ideas. Not to like, you know, give anything away, but let's talk. You and me, let's talk. Maybe a couple others as well. I have ideas for April Fools. It's great. Psych Fox, welcome. Welcome to Oops Only Sonic. Can't go that way? I guess I'll never know what's... What is with... I don't understand what that is. Someone please tell me what that shine is. Why is it going up and down like that? Is that supposed to indicate depth or movement, or it's just a stationary container? I'm unreasonably curious about that. That's great. I'm going to do that a lot. Like, I wish the duck to see down had a bit of a delay, so it didn't do that, like, if you're just tapping it. Because we're... Ugh! Okay, I knew that was gonna... something. Wait, I need to go over there? How am I supposed to jump over there? Impossible. Can't be done. Driving Divan gives me finally the solution I'm asking for. There's an off-screen light source, and this game was actually the first game with ray tracing. Thank you, Driving Divan. That's all I wanted to know, is like why there was that reflection that was moving. So the off-screen light source is kind of circling around in 3D. It's pretty cool for Genesis, honestly. That is points for this in the Genesis rankings, ultimately. How high does this go? Too high. Would not be able to stand on it. Okay. Oh no! I'm safe here, right? Yes. Burden tree? You are correct. I feel like this is a copy-paste of like an earlier part of the level. Let's set up. Alright, just silly little spike traps. Like, Sonic himself, like, feels fine to control, honestly, when he's slow. His jump is floaty enough that you can kind of, like, make up the difference if you're, like, feeling like you're not in a good spot. Like, you have time to, like, adjust. You compare that to, like, a lot of 3D games where you try to do, like, precise movement, and he is not built for that in 3D, and he never was. I'm not really sure what Sonic was built for in 3D, honestly, but... It's serviceable, and it, like, feels fine when you're doing like slow platforming. It feels better when you're like running loops and stuff, obviously, but if the game was only about going fast, then it would be over in like an hour. You don't want that. You need Sonic to last. Can't be too fast. Furniture. Twitch is like, excuse me, sir. Excuse me, my fellow human being. What are you getting at there? People do not normally send this kind of content on YouTube. Yeah, they do. Have you seen the comments lately? Yeah, I gotta go that way, and I gotta time this with this. This is... Oh, no! That went really fast. Where are the other lava flows? You can't see them. Okay. What have I seen lately in the technology world that irritates me? Oh yeah, I was on Twitter. I mean, that was my first problem, is that I was scrolling a bit of Twitter. But I was scrolling a little bit of Twitter. So people will post like news articles and things sometimes on there. There's like AI questions underneath like links now, underneath thumbnails that are just like, they're automatically generated questions about the content. Like, how will this affect the blah blah blah? And it's just like, it's things that I don't care at all to ever click on. Like, even if it wasn't AI, and the fact that it is AI, I have no desire to see what it says for any of them. That was time, Dad. Do the dance, Sonic. what was that? I was watching a little bit of the Golden Globes yesterday, and there was like little descriptions whenever someone won something, like Demi Moore used to work at Popeyes in order to save up money to be an actress. Just like straight up like sentences copy pasted from Wikipedia, and I'm pretty sure that was like AI as well. Like we're in an AI world, and I don't like it anymore, and I never really did, but. Oh yeah, Fatongle. I read a couple articles about that, and I was curious, and I tried to go to the profiles, and none of them worked. And I was both upset and happy about it. Because it's just, welcome to the new dystopia. Like, at least back in the day when there were, I mean, there were always bots. When there were bots back in the day, at least they were trying to make them seem like people. Instead of just be like, no, they're bots. They're just AI. But look how much fun they're having. Don't you want to follow them? Aren't they influencing your purchasing? They have copy pasted this staircase like 3 times. I get it that game development back in this day was like, ooh, we could just like move this over here and like save time and effort, but it's kind of funny. Whoa. All right. I'm doing good. Have I died? I don't think I've died yet in the game. I mean, I am a true Sonic connoisseur, so I'm not surprised, but that spike interaction was a bit sus. Just a little sus. I feel like I probably should have taken damage there, but you know, fine. I think if I fall down here, I have to go back and do everything again. The other part again. I don't like that. Yeah, at this point, any website that has a specific button that says turn off all AI or do not recommend AI to me, I'm going to support that site like more than any other site. Or like a toggle that's off by default. And it doesn't pop up and say, try it out. Like, no, just like maybe have it there, but like do not serve it to me. Like if I'm looking for it, then maybe I'll use it. Great jump, Sonic. Like AI is bad enough, but the fact that AI is being like foisted upon... What? Oh. I was meandering through the level a little too slow. I did not know that was a thing. 10 minutes. You only get 10 minutes. Sonic only lives 10 minutes. And then he is reborn. Now you are aware. The lifespan of a hedgehog. Of a blue hedgehog. Driving to event 100%. I wasn't necessarily going slow. I stopped a little to look at some things, but I was like taking my time as kind of the level design indicates to me. Okay, now I gotta do this part again. Oh. Okay. That's actually easier if you hit that one. The caterpillar. Not there anymore. No. How's the song? How's the music in this game? Kind of still... I think the song definitely not as good as Green Hill Zone, because Green Hill Zone is just classic. It almost doesn't matter which version. I think this song is fine, but it's maybe a little bit repetitive. Can't all be bangers. Yeah, short loop. But even like, again, comparing this to some other Genesis games in terms of like audio fidelity, there's definitely like an uptick in terms of like quality. There were other games where like the samples are just like so bad, like very default like music samples, music instruments, just like so tinny and metallic. I think Sonic always knew, like Sega always knew how to make the sound kind of pop, like how to use the the technology in the best way. The same way that like Nintendo puts out like the best stuff on like the Nintendo systems. You know, like when you manufacture the console, you know like the little tips and tricks in order to make a game like look a little better, sound a little better. Okay, we're here again. Ooh! Alright. Something about that spikes. I don't know how to not jump into it. But neither time has it actually hurt me, so... Oh, the Ren and Stimpy. I saw like 2 minutes of that Ren and Stimpy game. That was enough. Happy, happy, joy, joy. It was not. This jump is weird because you need momentum or you can't do it. Ooh! That's... Please let me get to the checkpoint. It's right there. Thank you. Okay, there's a boss now. Anyway! As long as I have a ring, I'm good. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna... Oh. Well, that's not nice. That means I have to jump over here. Well, that's not nice. That means I have to jump over here. Well, that's not nice. It means I gotta jump over here. Well, that's not nice. It means I gotta jump over here. Well, that's really mean. That means I gotta jump over here. Jim Carrey, why? Stop doing that. I have to keep jumping from side to side and hitting you. And you're not doing anything to stop me. Well, almost nothing. It's great. Thank you, Mario. Mario, what are you doing here? This is a Sonic stream? I'm not going to say you're not welcome, but this is Sonic. Yes, but I know a Sonic. Me and him will go way back. Yeah, but not really. You just were in an Olympics game. And that was like 20 years after this or something. Oh, okay. Mario had nothing to say about that.
It's so poggers.
I forgot I had that. Thank you, Driving D-Van. I legitimately forgot I had it. And I started to hear it and I was like, who is that? Oh, Spring Yard Zone. Okay. So this is... I guess this is like the precursor to Casino Night Zone. Like before Sonic really went like full in on... Oh, you can't go through these? I think I had that same issue like many, many years ago when I played as well. Where this looks so much like a platform, but it's not. But yeah, this is before like Sonic decided to go full into casino type branding, you know? And get like an M rating from Peggy for promoting gambling. So this is kind of just like a sort of... Why are you going through the wall sometimes, Sonic? I'm confused. Okay, that's a case. And I face that a lot in the 3D versions of Sonic, where it's like, do I press a button? Do I hold a direction? Like going off a spring or like, you know, a boost or whatever. That was a case where I was holding right and it was not working. And when I let go of all directions when I hit it, it successfully brought me up here. That's interesting. I guess that's always been Sonic's fate. Did that say cope? Did that say cope? Why does it say cope? What? What? Reviewers to SEGA, when they give a Sonic game a 5 out of 10. I don't remember that being there. Maybe it's supposed to say something else. I cannot guarantee that my cartridge was maybe not a little tampered with, but I'm hoping that it wasn't. I want to be getting like the real Genesis experience, you know? Oh, Cyclops, I get it. I kind of loses some points for me if Sonic is a big wrestling fan. I mean, I don't care for that. Where do I go down here? This awkward, slow platforming, and I only have 10 minutes before Sonic dies. Alright. What? This was the way. Yeah, this level's like a kind of a weird mishmash of a lot of different... What are you? I don't remember that at all. There's like anti-Sonic robots running around here. Ooh. There's some weird things going on. these PNGs of spike balls just kind of floating back and forth. They ran out of animation frames, honestly. There's only so many to go around. So, you know, this is all you're going to get. Sorry. This also rips off the Donkey Kong theme because it goes ba-ba-da-da, ba-da-ba-da-da, ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. That's Donkey Kong, right? Unbelievable. Wait, there's secrets over here. I love secrets. Look at this geometry. Just knee-deep in geometry, you know? Just for a few rings. I don't really understand that, but... Maybe there's something over here? No? Weird. Okay. I don't know what SEGA was cooking, but they were cooking something. Whoa! Yeah, that's Jungle Japes. That's Jungle Japes. Can't believe Jungle Japes ripped off Sonic the Hedgehog. And or Sonic the Hedgehog ripped off Jungle... What? Alright. Guess I won't go in there. Guess I'm going in here. Oh. This level is just taking me to places that I don't understand continually. I do like the music better than the last one, though. Boy, these springs really have a lot of momentum. There's things down here I want to get. You get this, and then you go through the wall. Oh, it's the end. And then you get 100 points for some reason in the mid-air things that I may have collected. I don't know. Let's turn the screen around. Turn the screen around. Gotta get the emerald. I don't know where it... Oh, it's here. I don't know where it is, as it's literally on the screen. Yeah. Get in there. Yeah. Oh, Sonic! So close. Doesn't matter. We're going back there. We're going back there. We're going back there. Wait, where is it? Now I'm confused and it's spinning faster. Well, I don't know who designed those, but I don't care for them. I have one. Canonically, don't you only need one Chaos Emerald and you can perform amazing things anyways? Why do you need more than one? I know Robotnik will get like 8 of them or whatever. I don't know how many there are. But if I have one, like, I'm fine. Like in Sonic 06, Sonic had one, and he was able to do a time travel with his friend Silver, or maybe with Shadow. I don't remember. One of them. Come on, Sonic, you can go up a hill. You can do it. You did it. I would get, if I was designing this level, I would start by getting rid of these weird lines that look like platforms. I would just do that. How are you supposed to? This is a weird jump. Eesh. Oh, you can go through it. Okay. No! Sonic, no! No! Okay. Everything is fine. Like, what is this? This little, like... I don't know, there's a line up there going that way, and these lines going this way. It's just SEGA being like, look, we can make palette swaps with colors. Like, that's great, but it feels weird to have them all there just kind of doing things, you know? Anything over there? Probably not. Mr. Krabs. Mr. Krabs. Oh no, you can't hit that. Impenetrable. Oh, let's go in here. Some parts of this level design are just like, I don't know, we put in a secret spot here for some reason. There's like 5 rings. There's a very, very long runway there. They were trying to get some of the pinball stuff going, but not quite. There's no flippers or anything yet that I've seen. Now I'm stuck. Good. Yeah, this is definitely copy-pasted from before. It's just like, it's the same ramp, the same spring, the same platform. I don't like these. Get out of here. Hey, stop that. Gotta go up here. Yay. Honestly, if some of these levels are maybe a little Mario Maker-esque, this one feels very Mario Maker. Like they just threw in a lot of different things. There's not like really clear paths or anything. It's like we have these assets, just put them everywhere. Have these barrels that just kind of like float around. Just more barrels, more lines. Like, it's not technically bad level design, but I would say this level design is not necessarily good. I think even the cave was like a little more clear in terms of like what they were trying to do. Like the ruins. This one is just kind of all over the place. Oh, get it! SEGA! Okay. Everybody avert your eyes if you have motion sensitivity. Down. See, I don't know what half of these buttons do, and it's not clear when you interact with them, just the way that the level refreshes and stuff. So it does make it hard to parse, unless you've done these like many, many times. Like the R's and the downs. What was that noise? Did I get something? Oh, did I get an extra life? Probably an extra life. And like, why does it spin? Why does it spin more when you do certain things? Why is there an arrow here? Is that where I'm supposed to go? Oh, there's the emerald, so... It's not unplayable, but it's not the most playable thing ever. Oh, I need that. I need that. There we go. No! No, don't reverse! Don't stop it and reverse it. Timothy Chalamet. All right. Get it. Sonic, you're right there. You're right there. Maybe stop curling up in a ball for 1 second and go get the emerald. Oh, that's fine. I can't believe that was like... It was that close. You could just reach out a hand and grab it. But no. Oh, it's still the same. Okay. I was ready for a new zone. I keep forgetting there's 3. There's 1, there's 2, which makes sense because 2 is usually after 1. And then 3 is like part of a level and then the boss. This ramp is copy-pasted again. Because I played this at least a few times. I mean, again, way back when. But I don't remember this much copy-paste. I may just have more of a analytical eye in this series. I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter that much. But it is interesting to just get so much, like, deja vu. Like, 2 minutes ago. Like, isn't that the same part of the level I was just at? Where do I go from here? Up here? Whoa, 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 no! Okay. I do feel like I'm kind of in constant danger playing this, honestly. Yeah. Open a door. No! Oh, I got an angle jump and it's not easy. Okay. Okay, not okay. Give me that ring. Like, I'm trying to jump on that little lip there. Yeah. It can be done. Okay. Up we go. Again. This is a different elevator section than the last one was. You can tell because there's a different line in the background. Almost got squished. Sonic's hitbox is weird in this. Like, I think it doesn't cover, like, the upper third of his, like, body. So he can have his head sticking, like, up into, like, platforms a little bit. Maybe. Okay, the camera was not keeping up with Sonic at that point. That was funny. Wait, how do I get back to where I were? Where I were. I want to go back to where I were. I know. Child Keith was just not smart. Very dumb individual. Very low IQ individual. Am I following this for some reason? Oh, I think it was like closing off the way to get up here. But what's up here must be something really good then. Toggle, no. Oh, that's awful. I'm assuming you're okay? Like, phones in cars is... I don't like to think about it, but it's a huge problem nowadays. And just, like, it's the nature of phones now as well. Like, that they demand so much more of our time. So it's... Like, it's not forgivable, but it's kind of understandable that people feel like they can't be away from them. They don't want to miss anything. But it's scary, because, like, driving, when you're behind that much machinery, like, you need to be putting your focus on what you're doing. And too many people do not do that. If Sonic had something to say about, using your phone while driving, you would say, "That's no good!" That's what Sonic would say. And if Mario had to say something about it, he would say, "It's a no good!" So the mascots are in agreement. The great mascots of our time. Cope. This is just like the same as the other two levels so far. Where's the boss? Where's Jim Carrey? Jim Carrey, where you at? Oh, that's a hit, by the way. This is one of those games where it's like, there's like, oh, whoops. This is one of those games, oh, I'm at 1 life. I gotta be a little careful here. This is one of those games where, like, there's, like, lots of down paths sometimes where you can just fall and it's fine. And then there's other parts of the level where it's like, oh, by the way, that's just a pit. And I might get a game over here. This is, like... Oh, there's continues. Oh, I didn't know there was continues.
Very bad.
Oh, I did not know there were continues.
That's great.
Oh. I was going to be like, okay, time to look up a level select code and just, like, get back to where I was. But no, I can continue playing the game legit. Now, did it put me... I didn't see where it put me. If it put me at Act whatever. Act 3. Okay. I'm at Act 3, but I gotta play a little more carefully. How do you get a ring? I recommend getting a ring when you are Sonic, when you are a hedgehog. I'm trying to. Okay. Good. Not good. Okay. Chili dogs instead of rings. I mean, when did the chili dog lore become like Sonic's favorite food of choice? Like, when was that? Was that when the cartoons launched? Was that before? How are you supposed to dodge that? As long as I have my one ring, I'm fine. As long as I have my one ring. The one ring to rule them all! What a timely, pertinent reference. It was, Fatongal, it was in, did Sonic and the Black Knight? There's one where Sonic gets, like, taken by Portal to, like, the storybook world, and he's holding a chili dog. And then, like, he eats it or some of it before he attacks all the enemies. But then, like, a tornado whisks him away, and his chili dog flies out of his hand, and he goes, "No!" Great. But canonically, it's a chili dog. And they're probably, I'm assuming in the RPG, in Sonic and the Dark Brotherhood or whatever, there's like a chili dog as a healing item, maybe. That one I don't know for sure. Like the Sonic and the Black Knight one is definitely in the opening cutscene for it. Okay. More Sonic. Yeah, absolutely. I'll write this. Is this worth chasing this stupid thing though? Just to go up here? What am I getting up here? That's so great. Can you just fire your little energy ball things? Thank you. Alright, I gotta get to the end of this level. And I gotta, like, try not to die in that pit 2 more times, because... I am not breaking out save states for this series. Not happening. We're playing the games as they came out. The way that they were. Get a ring. Okay. Driving van, you may be onto something. There are many games where they're very specifically like, we time the music to match Mario's footsteps, Mario's walking speed or whatever. Maybe this is kind of the opposite. We made the music so you would be encouraged to move fast like your pal Sonic loves to do. Hope. Yeah, I didn't know if that was a pit or not, but there were rings over it, so I figured it probably was. Yeah, I gotta be careful here. Please be careful here. Actually, I don't even have to do much jumping or anything. I just have to walk over. No!
That's great.
Is it? Is it great? Like, it was safer to jump because I walked.
It's so good.
Mario, please. I don't have time for your Zoomer vocabulary, Mario. I saw this. I'd assumed there was ground. I was correct. I have no ring. And I'm on 1 life. There is a platform down there. I want to see where this goes. It goes nowhere. Unless I can go to the right here or something. Why is this here? I don't know. I think I'm gonna face the boss and I have no nothing. Whoa, what is with the bottom right part of the screen there? No, stop, Robotnik, stop it. Big bully. What? Oh, I have a continue. How do I still have a continue? Does it just let you continue no matter where you are? Because, like, that booing is very loud. I love it. Last time when I had a continue, there was that little Sonic icon that went away. But this time, I didn't have one of those. Interesting. Okay, we'll speed run back to where we were. We'll give it another try. I don't know how many more tries we'll give that one section if we can't get past it, but... No! No! That's the thing is like... You know, you're when you jump, you do that spin, and then you're basically invulnerable if you land on an enemy. But if you happen to not be spinning, like off of a spring, or if you're just like walking off a platform, you cannot jump on any enemy. Like you'll get hit. And like sometimes that's a thing I forget, because it's not like Mario where it's just like if you're in the air and on top of an enemy, it counts as like jumping on them. This is like, no, you have to be spinning. You must be aware of your state of being. If you are circle, then you are powerful. If you are, you know, upright cylinder, then you are mortal. Wait, I want to go that way. There's probably something cool down there. You can see there's that wavy line down here. It's got to be something neat, right? Yeah, 3 rings. Oh, I'm glad I made it down here. Get my 3 rings. This will help me later. You'll see. Trying to get back to where I was. I kept on falling in the pit, but that's Mr. Krabs. He hit me. I got hit. You get hit, you just lose all rings. Yeah. Pretty much. If you have the energy shield, then like you can take an extra hit. It doesn't matter. I think it doesn't matter how many rings you have. They changed this in new games, or if you have like a certain number of rings, like 50 or something, it won't all go splattering out everywhere. But absolutely in this one, like, I get hit, I do a bad jump and like hit the side of an enemy. I'm losing both my rings, and I have the opportunity to collect them, but it's not always a easy thing to do. Oh, I didn't go as high as I thought I would there. Trying to get up there where all the cool stuff is, you know? Well, it's too late now. I lost my momentum. I think it's pretty much impossible to get height doing this. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, on the Sonic. Writing a letter. That's right. With a self-addressed stamped envelope. Okay, I'm not going to go up there this time. I'm going to go to the right and see what's to the right. Like, that box can seal up that upper path for all I care. I don't care. Yet, oh, it doesn't? Oh, it seals this way. And then it makes the camera shake when I do this. Weird. Weird choices, Sega. Mr. Krabs, I don't like you. I don't like the unpredictable nature of like not knowing when these guys are gonna shoot their little energy balls. Because like you can't dodge that if you happen to be jumping at that point. Okay, we made it back here. I think we're almost where we need to be, where we were. Didn't think I would make that jump. Also, like I don't know, there are certain sounds in this that are very iconic. Like, maybe it is just nostalgia, because again, this is one of the games that I played when it was like, you know, I don't know, 10-year-old me at the grocery store with family, and they had a video game kiosk that had Genesis on it, and it had like it had Sonic a lot of the time. Or me going to West Edmonton Mall to the little arcade beside the laser tag, and you could rent like a Genesis for like half an hour, and I would like play that when my family was at the mall. Like, I never owned a Genesis, but I did play a little here and there. Mostly Lion King. I remember playing a lot of Lion King. And never getting very far in it. But yeah, considering there's like 700 plus games for the Genesis, that's absolutely a majority that I am not aware of at all. Hope! Okay, we're here. I hate this part. I hate it. I'm just going to do a jump. I jump to ensure that I'm on the next platform so that Sonic's momentum will go with the next platform and not the one I'm currently on. And we did it. Okay. I don't know how I got hit last time. Like, I jumped at the wrong time, I think? Okay, because he has like a little spike, so you gotta watch out for the spike. But also you gotta do this like quick, because... Oh wait, I can probably... Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, that's not cool. Bounce off Robotnik once, and then he is non-corporeal, and you fall through him. Okay, that's good to know. I thought I would just like keep bouncing, even if I didn't score hits. I'm learning the rules of the game. Unfortunately, I only have 2 lives left, so... No pressure to learn the rules a little better, you know? But this is easy, I got this. No! I didn't realize they had 0 rings. I have 0 rings. Oh, there's rings over here. But I can't get them. Can I get them? What's below me? What's above me? What is over here? Like, did it not spawn? I think this doesn't have a pit, right? Because I need those rings. Okay, there's stuff down here. I don't think I can make the invincibility last until I get to Eggman. Nor do I want to. But this seems dangerous. This is the last chance. Probably. Okay, it disappears anyway. Okay. This time I have rings. Remember that Eggman is non-corporeal once you hit him. You must bounce away. Ooh, I got 2 hits there. Good. That's good. How many more can I do before I start to worry about screen real estate? Also, you bounce off him so weird. It doesn't feel great. There's a little bit of like random to like the direction that you go. I can jump high enough, but I don't trust myself to. Okay. No! This is not good. Now's the chance. That was not enough. No! And I did not get a continue. No continue for me. Okay. Tell you what we're gonna do. Let's talk a little bit. Let's open up a browser. Sonic the Hedgehog 1991 cheats. At the title screen, hold A, then press up, down, left, right. When you hear the chime, press start. Okay. Can give that a shot. Bird, take care. Thanks for popping by. Appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna try level select to go to like the next level after where I just was. Wait, why is it showing me screenshots from Sonic 2 in this? This is dumb. AI is the worst. Get out of here, AI. Okay, level select. Up, down, left, right. Hold A, then up, down, left, right. I gotta get back to here. Up, down, left, right. What? It made a thing, but then it didn't. It made the noise, but then it didn't do it. Oh. It says if that doesn't work, try a different thing. I don't understand this cheat thing. Hold A and press start. Okay. Oh, here we go. Let's do it. Okay. So we did Green Hill. We did... Oh, I have gotten pretty far, honestly, looking at this. We got to Labyrinth Zone. We got to Marble Zone? Yeah, we were on Starlight Zone. We'll just say I defeated the boss for Starlight Zone. We'll move our way on to Spring Yard Zone. Let's go. Wait, we were already here. We were already there. I don't remember the names of things. Is this not in the same order? I'm really confused. Okay, Green Hill Zone, I did. That was like the, you know, and then Labyrinth Zone. This is not the same order. This is in order of alphabetical order. Because I went from Green Hill Zone to Marble Zone, and then I went to Spring Yard Zone. I didn't do Starlight Zone, and I didn't do Labyrinth Zone. Why would you put it in alphabetical order instead of the order of the... Other than Scrap Brain, which I think is the last zone of the game. Yeah. Okay, well, what's the order of Sonic the Hedgehog level order? Green Hill, Marble, Spring. Yeah, that's what I thought. And then Labyrinth. Okay, well, we'll go to Labyrinth. This is really silly. Wow. Okay. Oh, it's this one. Hmm. I don't remember a lot of good things about this one, to be honest. We'll see. We'll see how far we get in this. I mean, I do want to get like a 2-hour video out of this, but we'll see how this... Oh, okay. Here's your, who was asking about the underwater, who was asking about that? Because I think it's here. We get to see its debut. Hear its debut. Unless you can't drown like this close to the surface. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's terrible. Wow, that's just... I hate it. Oh, let's not hear that again. Question for chat. Do you think that Michael Jackson had a hand in any of the Sonic soundtracks? And why or why not? Because I've read so many conflicting things about that. Like, who really knows the answer? Tongle is a believer. This is my re-dead. No, Drivey Van. Not even close. Okay, give me air. Give me more air. Whoa. What? Why? Whoa! Hold on. Pardon me? I was trying to hit a switch and then that platform is just like, no, you actually want to be flung upwards into these spikes. Unbelievable. Is this when the game starts to get not as good? And that's why when I saw this level, I was like, oh, it's this place? Maybe? Like, this will factor into the ranking if I end up not having a good time with this part of the game. I'm not giving anything away for where I'm currently thinking about placing it, by the way. You gotta keep watching. Leave them wanting more, you know? Green Hill Zone is the best zone. I mean, in this game, like in Sonic 1, out of everything I've played so far, I do like Green Hill Zone the best. I think it's like the perfect intro level. It has a good balance of mostly like momentum-based like speed and loops and things. The only level with loops so far, and a little bit of platforming. I think after that, they just decided to like slow the whole game down. Unless they like design Green Hill Zone kind of last and like, oh wait, now we have the technology to put in things like loops and stuff. Like let's make our intro have that so it's more interesting. I think I need to hit that instead. These platforms, very rude. Okay. Also underwater. Look, there's not a lot of games that do good underwater. Well, good underwater platforming, and I think Sonic is not the exception. Like everything is sluggish and slow, and like you're under constant threat of if you don't get enough air, you get to hear that music again. I'm sure I got that bubble. Yeah, it's bubbles. The question is, how does Mario hold his breath underwater? That's what I don't understand. I did not. Give me the ring, give me the ring, give me the ring. Give me the bubble. The bubble. No, it's right there. Please. Okay. Am I safe here? I can't even tell. Oh, that jump is just a lovely time. Divan, I'm sorry. I'm trying my absolute best here. This jump is a little silly. Like, I don't know if I'm safe on this platform here. I think I probably am. I am, okay. I gotta do this, and then... you gotta be so fast. Sorry. There you go. Only gotta hear for, like, a little bit. You know what? In terms of music that gave me anxiety as a kid playing video games, I just remembered this. You know what it was? Turtles NES. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NES. The dam level. There's like a countdown that starts happening there when you like disconnect all the batteries. Like that's the level where as a kid I was just like, I don't like this music. It's like not making me feel happy about what's happening. Oh no! These platforms, there's a lot of troll platforms right now, and I don't respect it. I want to get that. Well, I think you have to get that switch. Can I duck? No, you can't. I couldn't even see the spikes, by the way. But Tongle, that's impossible. I don't swear. Unless it's key scored at night, then there are many swears. So many swears. There's more swears than words in that. But it makes sense, because it's after dark. Yeah, like that. That's just good. That's just a good sound. As opposed to like this music where like the lead instrument is very much that Genesis twang, kind of metallic, whatever it's supposed to be. I don't know if it's supposed to be a guitar or what, but it's so much like this bendy metal. Cool, there's the spikes over here, by the way. And you don't have time to get off the spikes, by the way. Okay, well, you know, let's get a little sampler of the rest of the levels, since we're doing this. Okay, that was Labyrinth Zone. I'm sure the other ones are kind of the same. Let's try Starlight Zone. No, wait. Marvel Zone. Starlight Zone, yeah. You tell me how this is different from the one that we did before with the almost pinball stuff. I guess this is a little more kind of city or factory-like. The foreground stuff is really interesting, actually. Because there's been no other level so far that's had that aggressive amount of foreground. Oh, I can't get that anymore. Whee. Okay, they put loops back in. That's good. Finally, like the first level where they put, I guess, in the not casino, they had some kind of like slopes and loops and stuff, but this is a good song. I don't like these platforms. See, that's so interesting. When you're, I think it's interesting. When you're up against a wall, when you jump, if I jump and I don't hold a direction, which way do you expect Sonic to go? The answer is to the left. Like, he's bouncing off the wall when I'm just jumping up when I'm not holding a direction against the wall. That's feels weird. But I like not go against... Oh, is it because of the fan? I'm complaining, but there's literally a fan right on the screen. Sonic, you can do it. You can do it. No, you just gotta run a little faster. You just gotta go fast a little faster. You can definitely overcome your mortal enemy, fan. We believe in you, Sonic. Steve, welcome. Good to see you. Whoa. Yeah, this is a nice little kind of pleasant song, isn't it? I don't like these fireballs everywhere.
Fireballs, yum.
I don't like them. There's too many. And Bowser's here.
Shoulder.
That's what Bowser says. I just beat, speaking of Bowser, I just beat, Mario and Luigi Brothership. Yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yesterday was Sunday, yeah. Yesterday. I posted a couple of my thoughts about it on Blue Sky. Gave it a 6.5. In retrospect, I still agree. I agree with myself that it was a 6.5 game. There's a couple of interesting highs in it, and I don't want to spoil anything. The end game for me was like extremely frustrating, but then there was a part that was actually so interesting that like I'm still thinking about a little bit, because it was a little different from like almost any Mario game I played has had, which was it makes me think it will make me think a little differently every time I hear the world map theme from Super Mario Bros. 3. I cannot be more vague than that, but it did something interesting. Now, like, the game overall is like, they were absolutely like stretching to fill it with like, it's whatever, 40 hours of content. I ended up putting like almost 60 hours into it because I did like 3/4 of all the side quests, maybe a little more. But then I was kind of desperate for it to end near the end, because it felt like it was going to, but then they added on even more content that just seemed like it was, oh, I didn't get the ring. Just seemed like it was like absolutely an attempt to like get extra hours out of established places in the game. So the pacing is all over the place in that one. I think it felt like it did have to some extent like the Mario and Luigi kind of spirit to it. It did not have music by Yoko Shimomura, which was like probably the biggest disappointment for me, because like she knows how to like put that kind of like, I don't know, there's a kind of magic to like her Mario and Luigi music in particular, like Mario RPG music she's done. What is happening with this fan? Which way is it blowing me? What? Okay. But, you know, battles were fun. Graphics were good. I really liked the exaggerated way that they kept Mario and Luigi. They didn't like make them all like, you know, on model. They kept like exaggerated poses and like cell shading and everything. But graphically, I have no complaints other than like the performance absolutely tanking in some areas. But yeah, story and characters, like new characters, not so much a fan of a lot of that. And just like the pacing of it was really bad. Like if the game had been like 20 hours shorter, honestly, I think I would have ranked a lot higher. Would have had more fun with it. As it stands, I had fun with it, but it just felt like some of it felt like such a pain to get through. Yeah, I put, I want to say it was about 60 hours total, I think. Which is more than I expected, because online they were like, yeah, about 35 hours. And I did do like almost all the side quests, but yeah, it was too much. Look at this. This is fun. Physics. Again, like, there's some fun little ideas in here. I don't know how much they jive with like Sonic as like a concept, because there's a lot of stop and go ideas, and I think this game is a little better when you have like some different paths you can take and you can go a little bit faster. But Driving Deep Van, you mentioned Jump Up Superstar. It didn't, it's not, I don't want to give anything away, but in terms of like the vibe change, it's, let's say it's like the opposite of Jump Up Superstar. I don't know how to say anymore without spoiling. I don't think it's worth like just picking up the game for the kind of twist, the interesting thing that happens at the end, but it is surprising that like it did what it did. That's right. And even the little thing they did that was interesting at the end, it also went on a bit too long, and it was like, it would have been more impactful if they had like kept it a bit shorter instead of like telegraphing it and then making you do that thing for another additional. It felt like it went on like an hour too long almost, so. I mean, I would still give it a, I wish there was a demo, Psych Fox. Like, I would say like try the demo, because like the gameplay, the battles are pretty solid. Like the moves are pretty varied, and you have like different options for things you can like equip and stuff. Like there's nothing wrong with the battle system. I think it's just kind of a lot of the things around the battle system and like the story framing of the whole game. If it was like, I don't know, half price, I would say pick it up. So maybe it will be one day, but... It's no Sonic the Hedgehog 1. That's a pit, by the way. This is one of those games where you don't know where a pit is. Sometimes there will just be a pit. And then it's up to you to remember which play. Look at the parallax in the background, like the stars. Like the ones at the top like seem like too close to the camera even. That's like a lot of parallax, man. Like this level actually, like that city in the background is parallax too. Boy, there's a lot happening in this one. Switch 3 remake, yeah. Can't wait for Switch 3. It's gonna be as powerful as two PS4 Pros taped together. I'm in the camp where I'm ready for news about the Switch 2. I'm not saying I'm over my Switch, but you know, I just played a game where like when there's a lot of NPCs on the screen, you can literally see them pop in when you're walking around. And I think the Switch is ready to... Okay, what am I supposed to do there? I have nowhere to go. Yeah, I mean, people online, Driving Divan, have made correct comments about like, look what the PS4 can do, and then showing like screenshots of Spider-Man and stuff. Just like, and then imagine that in the hands of someone like Monolith, and it's like, absolutely. Like, if you can get a good leap from the current Switch, and it shouldn't be too difficult considering how old that technology is. There was nothing I could do there. There was nothing I could do there. I went off the springboard and I was not in a ball, and you can't just choose to be in the ball in midair. Professor Ticklebits, welcome! No stranger to ranking yourself. We're in the middle of, well, we're towards the end of Sonic the Hedgehog, where this is gonna go. Not spoiling anything for where I think it's gonna end up. I did get a game over, so I'm just kind of level selecting through a couple extra worlds to check things out a bit more. And then we'll give it its rightful place on the charts. Barn, 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 barn. You know, it's happening there every time. It's happening there every time. I tell you what we're gonna do. I'm getting a sampling of the remaining levels that I'm just not able to get to. That's right, Geese Peep. Rank these nuts. We're gonna go to Scrap Brain Zone, and then maybe we'll check out Final Zone. Oh, I remember liking this song. Yeah, this is a good. This is a good. Okay, well, you can't go on those. There's no hidden thing underneath. Yeah, this song is neat because it feels a little more endgamey, and I guess this is like the last world before the actual last world. But it's neat. Got the neat sample drums in it. That caterpillar just disappeared. Gonna go in here. What? What? What kind of platform is this? What's going on? This is weird. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm fine. Why would you make platforms that behave like this? This is the strangest thing. What a weird obstacle. This caterpillar's down there, so I don't have room to like spin to jump down. Oh, cool, there's lightning there. Up. Oh, there's Mega Man platforms in this game. Huh. I don't remember that at all. It's interesting because people are like, yeah, Ice Cap Zone. That's like the epic Sonic game from the old series. I think this song like holds its own. It has like an interesting melody and like the cool sample drums and like the little bumpa bumpa. That's neat. I'm having trouble like this late game difficulty, honestly. No! What? Oh. Please. I wonder how they time these to always be here when you get there. Just jump over these. Not worth it. Oh, okay, I was lucky there that you could just jump, but it's fine. Keep running and it's fine. What do I... Hello? What? Huh? Huh? Does that open the thing at the top? It does. I gotta be faster. Oh, gotta be even faster. What? Huh? Sega, what are you doing? What is making that weird noise? I don't like it. Like a robot is chewing too loud. Green Hill from Sonic 2 in the Game Gear. Interesting. I forgot there were Sonic games on Game Gear that were like... Weren't they a little different? Maybe? How are you supposed to get up this? I cannot leave. Oh, okay. You just gotta tap it and then, alright. Look at this. Look at this silliness. Mode 7, eat your heart out. Time everything. I did it. Welcome to the death pit. Okay. Okay. One more thing we're gonna check out on this. It did sound a little bit like Bowser Fireball. I guess like old sound chip fireballs will only kind of sound a certain way. All right, let's go to Final Zone. We did it. We made it here. We made it to our arch nemesis, Jim Carrey. Where are you, Jim Carrey? There you are. What? What? I avoided that. What are you talking about? Okay, you gotta hit from the side. Which feels weird for Sonic. Okay. I don't know why those hitboxes are bad. I'm just gonna come out and say those hitboxes are bad. Like, normally there's a little leeway. Maybe this is like a infamously bad boss. I don't know. Oh no! Yeah, okay, we'll try it again. We'll try it again. Look, we're really going for 2 hours here, okay? Give Sonic the Hedgehog 1 a fair shake. You gotta play it for 2 hours. Everybody says that. Yuji Naka has tweeted that. Who are we to disrespect Yuji Naka himself? Final Zone. That's... How do you... I jumped all the way up. Where was I supposed to land? Am I supposed to get them all to, like, go to one side and then run under them? Because Sonic runs fast? That doesn't make any sense. Let me try it. Okay. It only worked because I went which is the sound of Sonic running. Like, if you're like even remotely close to those, they hate you. Normally, like, obstacles like that have a very small hitbox to give you like more, you know, more leeway to live. I don't like it. No, be on the other side. It's not a good boss fight. It's not a good boss fight. Like, it's random chance if you're in a place where you can do damage. Otherwise, you just have to face this thing again. Like, yeah, you can learn the loop, but it doesn't feel great. There, I don't even know how I got the hit. Yep. No! Where? Where am I supposed to go there? Again. Again. Yeah, okay, play the sad music. I have respect for games that will play like a song like this when you lose. That are like poking fun at your ability as a video gamer. I do have respect for that. I crossed too early. Yeah, I probably did. But thank you, Steve. Thank you for the gamer knowledge. Duly noted. No! That's the worst one. That's the worst one. That one. I guess I can just wait here as well. But then I'm not able to get in here if I can get a hit on him. On Jim Carrey, you know? Oh. I'm not sure if I like boss fights like this where it's just like there's so much RNG just to be able to like to proceed. Otherwise it's just a lot of waiting. Not sure how I feel about him. Oh, I should try. Oh. Well, that's some advice right there. Okay. I'm trying your advice, Steve. We'll see how it goes. It's like a Mario Party minigame. It's just like, guess which thing Eggman is. Oh, I gotta start over. No. It's kind of like you die in this and you start again and you just don't have rings and there's nowhere to collect rings. Like they expect you to do this without getting hit once by those things. Like I don't know how reasonable that is. But old games are a little more unforgiving in terms of you know. Also that zappy sound effect is kind of a little irritating. Oh. Just it's so much. I thought I was fine. This is why Sonic hates technology. Technology. This is why. Yeah, Driving Divan. I mean, honestly, it seems like Jamboree really brings back a lot of the old Mario Party kind of fun. I haven't played Jamboree myself, but... No! Where am I supposed to go? Sonic did not have time to speed up. I was holding right as soon as I saw that. Okay, we're going to give this one final shot, and then we will rank. We will rank Sonic the Hedgehog. We will put it in its rightful place on the charts. Yeah. Turns. Well, that was a good place to start. Okay. It's a good start already. This is the run, everybody. This is the run. We got here completely legitimately. And we're going to take down Jim Carrey. Nope. Oh, that from hitting from the top is almost impossible. Almost impossible. No. But it can be done. I wonder if there's an actual pattern for like when he appears in different places, or if there is like a certain amount of like true random to it. Oh, all right. Okay. Phase 2. This is the part where... I think this is the part where Eggman runs really fast and looks silly. I think. Yep, it is. Oh, only a little bit of it. I remember there being more of it. Wait, is that actually it? There's not a part 2? Unless you get all the Chaos Emeralds? This sure looks like an ending. I think Sonic might jump in front of the screen. He did it! And there's his logo. I did it. I beat the game completely legitimately without level select. Wink, wink. We're ready to rank. But first, let's watch these beautiful credits. Thinking of all the places we've been. Good job, Carol. Yas. That's a yas for me. Remember when we pushed blocks into lava? I remember that. U2. Great band. Except when they put that song on our iPads and we didn't ask for it. Big Island. Character design. Big Island. That's interesting. I don't know what that means, but it's interesting. Virginia and Phoenix Rai. Remember when we were here and we went on loops? That was fun. We definitely did that. That was definitely something that we went through. Because we beat the whole game. Nakamura did the sound. Michael Jackson did the sound. Not credited. Not credited here. Page intentionally left blank. Jamita and Mackie. Mackie the knife. Oh, I remember these platforms that we totally went on. Mode 7, eat your heart out. Mine, Gishi, and Papa. Thanks, Papa. Diamond Van, I don't know. Like licensing issues or label issues or something? Try again, says Eggman, says Dr. Robotnik, says Jim Carrey. Just very casually, like juggling around all these Chaos Emeralds that are unlimited power. And he has the audacity to just juggle them back and forth. Like, who cares if he drops one, right? Why would you treat them like this? These are items that must be revered, and you're just like bouncing them around from hand to hand like you don't even care. Disgusting. You don't deserve any of those, Eggman. You don't deserve any of them. Okay. All right. Sonic the Hedgehog. We beat the game. Let's rank the game. May take a little time. I will give y'all the good news. The good news is that Sonic the Hedgehog is not our last place game. It's not worse than Bubsy. It's not worse than Slaughter Sport. I guess we can move our way up. I don't know. What is this? Halfway's about 30th place. Is Sonic the Hedgehog, the original, better than Kawasaki Superbike Challenge? Better than Tiny Toon Adventures? Better than Normie's Beach Babe-O-Rama? I think it is. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We got a lot of sports titles here. We got the Maddens, Radical Rex. Radical Rex was actually not that cool. Decap Attack was... I looked up Decap Attack. Apparently that was just a reskin of a game that had a lot more like kind of Japanese folklore type stuff in it. And then they made it more westernized when they brought it to the West. Which is why it has such weird characters in it, like the mad scientist and Frankenstein and all that. Frankenstein's monster, I should say. It's better than Decap Attack. I think it is. Look, I'm going to say that Sonic the Hedgehog is at least top 10. If only for the reason that was mentioned earlier in the chat before. Not the only reason, but it established a lot of, platformer rules and standards. It introduced a mascot that is still with us today. That does count for something. I know I put Bubsy at the bottom, so I'm kind of contradicting what I just said. But still. It's going to be top 10. We might move our way up and see where it gets, but... Warlock. Okay, I remember Warlock. I got to the first level and I couldn't proceed. It seems like it's a more whole game than Warlock. Is it better than Goofy's Hysterical History Tour? I remember I liked this one at first, then I moved it down a few spots. I feel like Sonic is trying to do some different things than maybe Goofy was. I think it's better than Goofy. Generations Lost. The only clue that I have is Walls of Text. I'm going to be honest, I don't remember this one so much, but I put it pretty high. Is that the one where we had like the 4 heroes and stuff? Walls of Text. I think it's honestly, What do we got here? We got Generations Lost. We got Tecmo Super Bowl. I had a good time with that. I had a real good time with that. NHL 94, I mean, it's hockey. NHL 96 is also hockey. Fire Shark was very good shmup. Arrow the Acrobat, good platformer. Rocket Knight Adventures, very good platformer. If there was a Sonic hockey game driving the van, I mean, 100%, be top of the list. Like, I would not have to. I mean, I would play it. I would give it a fair shake, but it would go to the top. It would go up. I think Sonic does a little more than Tecmo Super Bowl. Like, Tecmo Super Bowl was pure fun, kind of simple fun. But other than like the fun little animated cutscenes, like the gameplay itself was pretty simplistic in terms of graphics and everything, in terms of movement. Like, Sonic has some pretty advanced physics and parallax and all that. Like, it's definitely trying to bite off more than Tecmo Super Bowl did. Now, I might have actually had slightly more fun with Tecmo Super Bowl with my first time trying it out. But I would still say Sonic is a bit more potentially of a complete game with a lot more variation to it. So I think it's going to go above Tecmo Super Bowl. I think it's going to be top 6. Yeah, I think it's above NHL 94. Like, hockey is great, but Sonic is an icon now. If that looks in the top 5, this is spoilers. This is when I start to wonder. I'm gonna drop this truth bomb. I don't think Sonic the Hedgehog 1 is first place material. It's gonna let the dust settle after that. It's not a bad game. In fact, it's a good game. In fact, in some respects, it's a great game. I think, having played it like just now, there's some aspects to the level design that I think have shown their age a little bit. The later levels, some kind of like little spike traps and things that seem a little bit unfair. A couple of hitbox things that I did not care for, which I think modern games would be a little more lenient with, perhaps. Like Rocket Knight Adventures. Rocket Knight Adventures was definitely inspired by Sonic. Like, I remember seeing that as I played it, like in many different ways. But it did a lot of interesting different things in terms of like the boost jump that you could do, and then you got to the part with the waterfalls where you had to like go in the foreground and the background, and then there was like bosses that you had to face that were like, you know, just varied mechanics in it as well, and like you were going to different areas. Like, even now, like Sonic is much more fresh, obviously, because I just played it. But even now, I think if I was to go back and look at Rocket Knight Adventures again, I would say this is a step up from Sonic 1. Because like Rocket Knight Adventures definitely was like probably a little later in Genesis lifespan. They had a little more idea like what horsepower they were working with. And I think they came out with a lot more like varied, interesting stuff. So yeah, Rocket Knight Adventures surprised me. But I just think Sonic the Hedgehog Sonic 1 cannot pass Rocket Knight Adventures. So that leaves us kind of in here. 2 to 6. Is Sonic better than the best Sega Genesis hockey game that I've played? I'm hesitant to move it above NHL 96. Because, like, I don't know. I just had such a good time playing hockey. And there were basically no downsides. And Sonic, yeah, maybe it was a difficulty. Maybe I needed to get good. But there were some aspects of the level design later on that were a little frustrating. I was expecting, this is my bias, but I was expecting some more modern Sonic stuff like the spin dash that were not in the game. I don't necessarily think that's a negative, but I think those add a lot of fun that the first game doesn't necessarily have. So it's still like a good polished game, but I think I had a bit more fun with NHL 96. So Sonic is gonna potentially move into here. So is Sonic better than Fire Shark or Arrow the Acrobat 2, which I also thought was a very good platformer? Battletoads and Double Dragon. Well, Driving Divan, absolutely. The thing is, like, I can put Sonic at, like, first place, and then Sonic 2 could just, like, be the new first place. Like, if I put something in first, it will replace first, and everything else will move down. So, theoretically, I'm always leaving room for a game that's better. Arrow is so bad, says Professor Ticklebits. Will that influence my decision? Maybe. I'm remembering it. I'm remembering it, some of the level design. I'm remembering the bells that I thought were background, but were actually obstacles. There are a lot of parallels with Sonic as well, like Arrow the Acrobat. Now, Battletoads and Double Dragon, definitely a different kind of game. Beat 'em up, you know, left to right, slower paced. You're on more of a 3D plane. But this also had, Battletoads and Double Dragon had so many, like, interesting ideas in it. The more I play, the more it's like, they put this in. They put, like, the section where you go down and you swing from side to side. Like, Sonic had some interesting ideas, but it was kind of just, like, different variations on moving platforms at the end of the day. Like, once you get past, like, the loops and stuff, which are really neat, and obviously, you know, new Sonic pioneering them before, like, other games started doing stuff like that, really, at least that smoothly. But, like, how much new did Sonic introduce in, like, the later half? Or was it more just, like, level design with more spikes and more bottomless pits? I don't necessarily know that Sonic 1 innovated as much as, like, Battletoads. I really liked Fire Shark. I had a good time with Fire Shark. It was simple, but it was just like, it was a fun shmup. Is this the one where you had that little landing and takeoff at the end of each level too? That was so neat. The little touches in Fire Shark were so good. Man, I might want to move, like, swap these two, Fire Shark and Arrow the Acrobat. Maybe. Not tonight, because I don't know how to do a swap unless I go in and manually adjust the rankings, but Steve brings up a good point. They invented miles per hour after this one. I mean, no miles per hour in this one would bump it up a few rankings because you don't have to hear, like, the whiny voice of a 5-year-old in this one. So that is true. That's a good point, Canfada. Thank you. Keep that in mind. I'm really just... It's going to be one of these three. That's right. 2D Tails. 2D Tails, cool. 3D Tails talks too much. Generally speaking. Don't like the kid voice on it. Okay. Peace. Have a nice sleep. Thanks for popping by. And I'm about to rank it. You're going to miss it, but, you know, that's fine. You gotta go. You gotta do what you gotta do. I think I have a decision. I think I know where Sonic the Hedgehog is going to go. And I think It is gonna go. I gotta stretch this out. It's gotta make 2 hours. That's already 2 hours, but maybe the recording will be less than 2 hours. It's gonna go in 4th place. Above Arrow the Acrobat 2. I think Arrow the Acrobat 2 I will switch with Fire Shark and will be 6th. 4th place. 4th place. It did not. I'm surprised actually at myself that it did not crack
great.
top 3. It is great. It's a good game. It's on the edge of being a great game, I think. But like having played it and like looking at it compared to other games on this list and like sequels, which improve a lot of things, it's a little bit more ordinary in some aspects, and that's fine. It's still a trailblazer, but a little less fun with Sonic than it did with these couple other ones. So, 4th place. Oh, what's a good summary for Sonic 1? Sonic 2, but worse. I would put that, but I haven't done so. Well, it doesn't matter that I haven't done. I can adjust that later. I mean, Remedy Van, you're not wrong. I mean, it really comes down to this. It really comes down to that. Like, that threw me off a little bit. The fact that I could not press down and, like, press a jump button to accelerate in place. It did make some of the platforming a little weird when you get to, like, you know, walls that slope up and you have to, like, go backwards and get momentum to, like, get over them. So, I think the spin dash, the lack of spin dash, I know it wasn't invented in that game, so it's almost not fair to compare it, but I don't know. I can see why it's a mainstay. So, 4th place, Sonic the Hedgehog. Number 4. Number 4 is a good place to be. I'm justifying this for myself and for the audience. Honestly, we've ranked 59 games so far. This is basically in the top 3% in 4th place. So, or, you know, top 5%, whatever it is. 4th place, Sonic the Hedgehog. I think that's going to do it for episode 9 of ranking, which was just Sonic the Hedgehog. So, thanks for watching.